Hello, I'm Tim Hawthorne, Executive Creative Director and Chairman of Hawthorne Direct. And I have with me today John Yarrington, who's publisher of Response Magazine, headquartered in Santa Ana, California. Welcome, John.
Thank you very much, Tim. Pleasure to be here.
Response Magazine is a leading publication for the direct response marketing industry, provided targeted, cutting-edge content about DRTV, radio, interactive TV, the internet, DR print, and the convergence of direct marketing methods. You can read the magazine's digital version at www.responsemagazine.com and sign up for their digital edition and weekly e-newsletter. John, today marks the launch of something very new and exciting for Response Magazine. It is AsSeenOnResponseTV.com. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, gladly. Basically what we've done is we've launched the world's first online video gallery for the direct response industry. What we've done is take all those great television campaigns that you see on TV and we've put them in a format that they can be watched on the internet, broken down by vertical market, whether it's consumer electronics, automotive, pharmaceutical, and we've basically taken each video so that you can put it into its own category. You can watch the video, usually a subsector of the video, probably 2 to 3 minutes of each one. You can look at the description of the video, you can see a premium offer on the video, find out the price point of the product being sold. You can go to the single page website hosting the video if you would like to buy the product. All kinds of fun stuff in terms of research and opportunity and creating a transparency in the industry for the products and trying to drive outsiders looking in to get more involved in the direct response community and the direct response world.
So how many direct response television videos or commercials do you have on the site right now?
Well, we're launching with 200 today, and we're hoping to have another 200 in the next 2 to 3 months and take that out to 600, 700 by the end of the year.
So no 800 numbers on these commercials, but still a means for a consumer to go to the site and order. And how is that done?
Well, basically what we've done is we've removed anything that comes after the CTA. So you see the first part of the video, and what you can do is when you're watching the video, in an area right next to where the video is playing, we call it an action box. And in the action box, there's a Buy Now button. And that Buy Now button is linked to the single-page website that hosts that product, should you want to buy it, should a consumer get there, or for that matter, anyone in the B2B world who might be interested in the product and didn't get a chance to buy it at home last night.
So for DRTV marketers, what's the purpose of the site other than potentially showcasing some of the commercials they have? What else can they learn from the site?
Yeah, it's a really great research tool. Basically, first of all, if someone interested in getting involved in the direct response world, you can go onto the site to figure out whether or not there's a product that already exists in the direct response world that's very similar to yours. You can research other products that are in the direct response world that may already be out there but are different than your product, to kind of learn from what they've done. You can read the description, you can get an idea of what a good price point is, you can get an idea of what a good premium offer is, whether or not you want to have a voiceover or a host, and it kind of gives you like a snapshot of what's taking place in the direct response world today. Now the neat thing about it is they're not just all for sale or current commercials. As we move forward, things will be archived and they'll always be there. So a commercial that is on our site today will be on that commercial will be on the site 5 years from now. So we can look back and say, remember that really great campaign? What was it called again? Well, you can do a little search, find a campaign, bring it up and watch it, and remember all the great things about it.
So what are some of the other features of the website? What else can you do other than go look at commercials?
Really good question, actually. There's a lot of great things you can do. For example, you can share these videos with your friends, your colleagues, your competitors by clicking on a send button. You can share it by email. You can bookmark it. You can create your own playlist as if it was your own iTunes. You can enlarge it and look at a big screen, or you can look at the small screen. There's a search function on the site. So if you don't know the exact name of the product you're looking for, but let's say it's a hair product or a wax product or a car product, you type in the word wax, and everything that has to do with wax, whether it's hair waxing or waxing your car, will come up. And then you can pick and choose which one you want from there.
Now, what about an infomercial? 28.5 minutes? You're not going to be running 28.5 minutes?
No. Some of our research showed us that consumers and viewers and researchers and marketers don't want to watch the whole video, because when they come to this site, it's really to give you a snapshot and a quick reference. And so therefore what we've done is we've trimmed them down. Generally, most of the commercials run between 2 and 3 minutes. Some of them run up to 5 minutes. We usually cut them off right before the first CTA.
How do DRTV marketers or advertising agencies get their commercials on your site at this point?
You know, it's a really good question. What they can do is contact us directly if they want to run their campaigns with our site. So if they were to go to submit them to the networks or however else they want to distribute them, just send a copy to us. We'll get a license agreement out to them so we have approval to run it on our site, and we're happy to get it up. Of course, everything we do, we want it to be, you know, very clean, so we definitely want to get that paperwork taken care of. We're not going to post things without approval.
So no user-generated DRTV commercials?
No user-generated. You can't post your own stuff. I mean, it is kind of like the YouTube for direct response, but you can't post your own stuff. Everything's got to come through us because we're actually doing a lot of the research behind it, posting the information that people want to know. And so we want to make sure it's an actual campaign that is on TV. It doesn't have to be a campaign that hit a home run. It could be a campaign that didn't work, but it was on TV, and there's a lesson to be learned with those that didn't work as well. So you're not all about winners.
So 6 months from now, how many commercials do you expect to have on the site?
We're hoping to have 400 to 500 6 months from now, 700 to 800 by the end of the year, and then just grow it from there. I mean, we'll see as many as 1,200 campaigns on some of the short port reports that we get for on a quarterly basis. On the long form, maybe we'll see 200 to 300 campaigns. And so we're hoping to get all of those, and then they'll be archived, and we'll continue to move forward as new releases happen.
What about advertising opportunities on the website? Display advertising, pre-rolls, what's happening
We've
there?
created some really unique and exclusive opportunities on the site for advertising. We have what they call a pre-roll, which is a 15-second commercial before each vertical marketplace. We also have a channel branding spot and a skyscraper ad, and we will only sell first come, first served basis per category, one sponsor. And if they want automotive, automotive is theirs. Or if somebody were to be really into, let's say, pharmaceutical, they grab it, it's theirs. And it's theirs until they no longer want it. First right of refusal.
Great opportunity for somebody out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me kind of go a little bit off the target here in terms of talking about your website and just kind of get your opinion. All the folks at Response Magazine, you guys have your fingers on the pulse of the industry. Direct response television marketers are really wondering how they're going to use the internet other than a place where they're now sending people from offline television, linear television. How do you see DRTV marketers really being able to exploit the internet or online, interactive, video advertising in the future? Where do you think that's going to go?
Well, there's such a merge between those two worlds these days, and as technology gets better and as people become more comfortable with the online aspects of from the consumer side and from the marketer's side, it's almost going to become one and the same. In our minds, we kind of see the television and the computer kind of eventually meeting up, maybe 5 years down the line, maybe 10 years down the line. But between then and now, ultimately, every marketer is going to have a dual campaign that mirrors one another. And it's going to be 2 or 3 different ways of reaching out to the consumer that they want to get that new audience and to keep it fresh and unique. And the online aspects really creates a great viral opportunity. It creates a great way of reaching people at a very fast and quick pace, especially through search engines and everything else like that. And then you have the television side, which really kind of has this ultimate branding side. And it kind of catches you when you're relaxing. And when they kind of merge together, this power, it's a multiplier effect. And if you're not doing both, you're really not winning anymore.
I agree. Good. John, thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
It's www.AsSeenOnResponseTV.com. It's launching today. Check it out. Thank you again.
Thanks a lot.